it's Shannon from Creative Chaos in Tennessee, and today I am back with another off the board with pineapple paper. Today is Technique Tuesday, so we are going to do something a little bit different. I haven't actually ever did this one before, but I found this layout on my Pinterest board, and I will pop it up on the screen. And I really loved it in the fact that I don't know if they just used a patterned paper in the background or if they actually used like zip strips in the background. But it's a great way to use up scraps and to use up your strips and to give it a really cool look. So I'm actually going to do a couple different stencils. I cut this out on my Cricut to start with, just from a plain old piece of white cardstock. I just have it sitting on my mat so that I can see what I'm doing, and I'm going to stencil, and that way I can wash it off easy. I went through and I pulled out these strips. It started with, I also cut out a Cricut title on my Cricut, and I did something I don't normally do. I cut my pictures into shapes. So I ended up cutting them into stars, but these are pictures of my two youngest kids skating, roller skating, and at the skating rink. And they're not the greatest pictures, but they're my memories, right? And their memories. And it all started with these skates I saw, and I thought, oh yeah, I do have skating pictures. But these are some skates that I made. I don't know when I made them, but I made them for a swap. I want to say maybe 2 years ago. And I thought I would use them. And so I pulled strips out of my bin that would pretty much match. The pink and the blue and the green is what inspired me. And so you can see what I have here. Now I don't know if I'll use all of these or not. And then I have my stencils. Both of these stencils are from Temu. I'm going to use this one. Y'all saw me use the star one a lot. And I'm just going to start. I'm going to use Distress Oxides. I'm using Twisted Citron, Picked Raspberry, and Black Soot. And I'm going to start with the black first and do it with this. Now, on their layout, they did not do stenciling. They just did, it looks like a bunch of enamel dots and some stitching around the stars. But I'll show you guys what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the black soot, and I want to do this because I kind of want to go with the roll theme, like, because it's roller skating, you know, roller blades, there's wheels, it's a circle, so that's kind of my thought process for it. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I just kind of have it in my head how I want it to look. Whether it will or not, who knows. But I'm just going to do it down through here a couple different times. And it does not have to be perfect by any means. I may have to re-ink to get it a little bit darker. Okay, this is looking cool so far. Alright. Do this one. And I wanted to do this part first before I backed it so that I wouldn't have to worry about getting ink on my strips. But you totally could if you wanted the pattern to be on those also. And I'm going to do a partial one here. Oops. Alright. Good enough. I'm not going to cry over spilt milk. Alright, and I'll wash that off in a minute. So then I wanted to add color to it by using the Twisted Citron and the picked raspberry. And I'm not going to go crazy with this. I think I'm going to do half and half. At least that's my thought at the moment. I think I'll do it like half pink, half green. So I'm just going to ink this up good. And let's see where the biggest pieces of the stars are. Alright, I like that. Still a little bit over here. I'm going to move it right here and do a little bit on this side. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do of that one. And then I'm going to do my Twisted Citron. And I probably need to wipe this off real quick, because if not, I'm going to be transferring the green on it. And I usually just spritz it with water and it wipes right off with a paper towel. Voila. Okay, just so it don't turn brown. Alright, and then I'm going to ink this one up good. Let's see here. And I think I'm going to do them this way. Okay, and I am going to blend down a little bit into the pink just to kind of tie it together. I don't want it to get too blended because it'll get brown. Ink it up a little bit more. Alright, I like it. I really do like it. Okay, so that part's done. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go through and figure out how I want my strips. And I noticed that she put hers all in one direction so that it's not overwhelming whenever you look at it, which you could do it any way you wanted to. But so that it's not over, look at this, you could even stencil through to another paper and just have the star pattern with the stars. Don't that look cool? I don't know if y'all can see that. I'll have to clean it off, but make them all go the same direction since you're having so many different patterns and colors so that it's not all crazy looking. So I'm just going to go through, I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to go through and I'm going to line up all my little strips, and then I will probably washi tape them down on the back to hold it, and I may even mat this onto another paper. I'm not sure yet, just to hide all the stuff, but I'm going to go through and do each star, and I don't want to make this video forever long, so I will do that and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. I have took and back all of the star cutouts, as you can see. And then now for the next step, to make the stars stand out more, I am just going to take my black Sharpie pen and I am just going to draw around the outsides of here just to give it a little more dimension. It does not have to be perfect by any means. And of course, y'all know that I like to draw a few lines so that you can't tell that it's not perfect. And then I'm just going to go through and do all of these. Because adding that paper kind of really, it adds a lot. But if y'all have watched for any length of time, y'all know I'm an over-embellisher. I usually don't know when to stop. So, and I really wanted to do the technique of backing it. I could have probably cut back on the stenciling, but I don't know. I like it overall. I don't know that I would use those colored paper strips again, but I'm not a neon color type person. So that's probably more of just why I don't like it as much since I backed it with the strips, because it hurts my eyes. No, I'm more neutral and natural colors and pastel, and I'm not a neon pink and blue type of person. Alright, so this is the last one. Alright, so pretty much makes it stand out. And the last thing I'm going to do that is to add a gold shimmer brush and just do a little bit of splatters on here, just to help tie the groovy look all together. I love skating. Well, I did when I was growing up. Now I would probably break a hip or a neck or something. But the skating rink was my whole world growing up on the weekends. I would do whatever I had to do to earn money to go skating. And Brooke, she loves skating. Blake not so much. But Brooke loves it. She used to go every weekend too before she got a job and all that stuff. So now she don't really have time for it, working on the weekends. Okay, so let me wipe this up off my table. And I don't know if you can see all the little sparklies in the light, but it looks pretty cool. And I'm not worried about that big old splatter because a lot of this is going to get covered up either way. Make sure y'all are in frame still. Alright, so I'm going to add my photos on. Like I said, I just cut them out in stars. I put them behind here for like what was going on in the picture, like the size wise, and decided which size star I was going to cut out. And then I just traced it with a Sharpie, and then I cut around it, and then I just, on these I used some of the cutout stars, and on these I just glued them onto some paper and put them down. I did add foam tape to the back of them. So just stick these on, and then we can go from there. This one is very much busy. I think what I really liked about the original layout was all the white space, but it's so hard for me to do white space, y'all. Like, I want all the things added. I just have to have it. So here we are with this busy page. And I'm just adding all my little star pictures in here. Let's see. I think I'll do it right there. And then I have these roller skates that I think I'm going to put down here at the bottom. At least that was my thought process. And then I have the Let's Roll title that I cut. Do I want to put it at an angle like that so that it kind of looks like a wheel? Or straight? Ugh, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I have to put it here either way so that it'll actually show up with all the stenciling. So I think I'm going to pop these on foam. I do have quite a few extra of these skates, so if you need any skates, leave me a comment below and let me know. If I have a lot of people respond to it, I'll just put them all in a drawing, and I will draw at the end of the month and pick. But I think I have enough maybe to send 2 people, one of each color, I think. I'm not sure, but if you're interested in having a set of these roller skates, leave me a comment and I will get back to you. Or, like I said, if there's a lot of people asking for them, I will just do a drawing like normal. Okay. Ugh, dang that. I can tell it's summer in the South. It's humid, it's miserable, and there's gnats and mosquitoes everywhere. Okay, I kind of like it like that. I'm just going to do it like that. Why not? Okay, maybe I should do this one like this too. I don't know. Should I do it straight? I could put it down here, but then it don't look right. Okay. Let's just do it a little at an angle, I guess. And, you know, you could totally do the same concept. Even if you don't have a Cricut to cut out your background, you could use your dies and cut some things out, and then you could glue them all onto a bigger paper. You could do lots of different things. So, I hope this inspires you. And until next time, bye y'all.